All right, here's another ride without Dylan. He has baseball today. He's on the JV team, and he has to go and sit on the bench even when he's not playing because he's part of the varsity team that way. So he's got to sit in the dugout all day today while I ride. I imagine that's eating on him a little bit, but he's doing pretty good in baseball too, and that's part of being a team and paying your dues. So he's doing that today, and I'm going to ride. Got the bike right back there. So should be another good ride. It's supposed to be a big group today. We're trying to get a ride in before it rains. You can see it's kind of clouding up, and we're hoping to get a ride in before that happens. Hopefully it'll be a good one, be something worth filming. I'm stoked because I stopped at this store, which according to them the most important thing they have is the state's minimum lowest cigarette prices and carton prices, which they felt was important enough to advertise. What they did not advertise was that they also had this hat, and I bought it. I'm pretty stoked about my new hat. I'm sure I'll catch a lot of shit about it, but you can't be in a bad mood when you've got this damn thing on your head. The lady at the counter told me to have a nice day, and I told her that this hat would definitely help. Anyway, my retirement plan when I get older is to buy the biggest, longest car I can find and a funny hat like this. And I'm going to get in my car early in the morning during rush hour and drive really slowly in the left lane, take up as much space as I possibly can. I have this big, long car, and because I'll have nowhere to go for a change, nothing to do. And all I'm going to do is make everybody slow down and hate that old man in the funny hat in the big ass car. And that's my retirement plan. I'm going to do that just whenever traffic is the busiest. That's when I'm going to get out. I'm going to put on the Rolling Stones or the Foo Fighters or Soundgarden or some kind of old rock and roll. I'm going to wear a funny hat, much like this one, drive a big ass long car, and block traffic for miles. That's what I plan to do when I finally stop practicing law. But anyway, I'm stoked to have found this hat. Hope you guys enjoy it too. I mean, you see a hat like this in a convenience store, you have two choices. I mean, you can just walk by and go, damn, look at that hat, and keep going, and your life won't change. You will have seen a hat, and that's about it. Or you can buy that hat. You never know when you might need a hat like this. If you're in a bad mood, or you got a costume party to go to, or you just want to stand out like a damn sore thumb, you might need a hat like this one. And you will have passed that opportunity. So you got to learn to seize those things, I think. Now, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But I have a hat like this, and you don't.
Dedicate one to the lady. Summertime sitting back, you need something to keep you cool.
Troops are starting to arrive. We got Blake and Lowell and Paige. Wade Sweat drinking his coffee. Justin Sweat did not wear his ice cream shoes. He actually has on shoes and socks. That doesn't change the fact that he is the ice cream man. And he's got a new bike today. Unloading the new, slightly used 2018 250 XCF. Ready to go. Need some graphics. Are you proud of it?
And if you let me cool you one time, if you don't let me stop, alright, boys.
In addition to Justin getting his new dirt bike and coming out to ride with us, we were also fortunate enough to have the Curry Boys show up. That was Cooper jumping first, and this is Mac showing off a little bit, whipping this little wooden jump that Paige Smith built. He kind of bobbled with the front end there, so I told him to do it again. This next one is perfect.
come back and get Jody. Jody usually and the other boys that he had ride with. Whatever you want to do.
Alright. No gas. No gas. Is he low? What about low?
I don't know.
I passed low.
Yeah.
There he comes. That's great. How the hell did I get in front of y'all? How the hell did I get in front of you?
Lowell was back at the,
I was at the truck.
Paige was back at the truck. Was Lowell coming?
Mm-mm. He's been long gone.
Sorry, we were doing chatting and whatnot. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
It looked gnarly. I saw it.
It just kind of like happened.
Walking around.
I saw RD do it, and I was like, all right, we'll just roll down it, and then it just caved out.
Well, get out of there. What are you doing?
Trying to grasp what just happened.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it looked gnarly.
Don't do that.
Yes, try to avoid that in the future. No, it looked smooth. You know, I mean, there wasn't a hard hit, it just was gnarly looking. You lost it up here, didn't you?
Is there a hole down there?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
This is the backside of Bermuda, ain't it?
Yeah.
It knocked my bars loose.
You should be able to, down and up and then left. What did he hit? Right, there's something right in there. Yeah, it looked rough, didn't it? It just was all smooth. It was at least a full somersault and no hard hit. But he was in the bike the whole time. Am I beeping? Flashing? I may have caught it, Wade. it. That's gnarly.
Get bad.
I had to get my head around it for a minute and lean that way and come around. I'll get Justin at camp. You gotta roll his bars back, that's all. Ready.
I am too.
Well, that sounds like your dad. And it looks like him. All right.
on me, so I let him by, and then my GoPro gets ripped off. Watch this. After everyone passes by, I'll leave you with a few moments of the pastoral sunny view from the forest floor of Satarsha, Mississippi. We were able to come back later and find the GoPro, as you'll see in just a second. Paige and I's face will appear. But it was a wonderful day at Satarsha, spent with a lot of good friends, and these are the kind of days that I'll sit in a retirement home in my funny hat and remember. Thanks, guys, for the memories.
Right here.
See?
About pulled my whole helmet off. The problem is, I don't know how long, if it made it loose, it feels like it broke it. So it ought to be right here. All this was in this, it was right here where it got me.
There it is.
Yep, broke it.